And my adrenaline is pumping thanks to the musical stylings of Ryuga Gotoku. Gackt got locked outside, and that is why he was not able to make it here. So that's, you know, we're here late at the venue, but the good news is the venue's allowing us to finish our tournament.
I hope we got some time for a hand warmer too. It's a little chilly out there, so yeah.
It is a little chilly in here too, which I like. I don't like it to be too hot in a venue. But here we go. You want to get some heat? How about a heat in the form of a set? DDog, we've seen plenty of him on stream tonight. Don't know how much you've seen of Gackt, but he's had quite the run tonight. And in fact, one thing you should know in terms of significance is that he won 3-1 over Jake to get into losers finals. So he is not only clearly experienced with the Steve, he is also warmed up.
And we have a pretty nice little losers run coming in for Gackt. It's like, what, 5 sets in a row through losers to get to this point?
And also, I'm looking at the names he's taken. 2-0 over Pelly, 2 over Goose Fancy, 2-1 over Burr from my region, who is amazing, and Mastro is in that run as well. It's been a heck of a run for Gackt, and DDog has had a pretty significant run himself so far, but let's get into the gameplay here in this game one. You can already see the pace that Gackt is setting in this match.
And it's crazy to see. Like I feel like Ness is so good off the tech chase too. That down tilt's going to be so much mileage for you.
Oh, and how about the anti-airs too? If you don't have to feel that fear that anvil, if I can get my words straight, then Gackt can continue to put on that juggle pressure that he would be able to do against most characters. And as you saw, DDog did not have access to Iron.
Getting chased off stage here to that jump. Oh, got danger close to it too. Anvil, the great equalizer, will close that stock out.
I think if there is anything that makes Gackt stand out above other Nesses, to me, it is the way that he uses those specials, and that PK Thunder is absolutely one of those things. He's very deceptive with it, and I don't often see him with it unless it is on purpose. And
it's interesting here how, like, aerial PK fire goes at that downward 45 too, and you see Gackt jumping from platform to platform, shooting it under it, so it's almost like it doesn't let DDog stay in that one place for too long.
Yeah, and I mean, that's one thing that's really tough for a Steve, is to have to stay extremely mobile. You want to set up your fortress, you want to just move around, but nice spacing right there by DDog. Knows that he doesn't have to move an inch, he just needs to wait for that yo-yo to run its course.
Ooh, yeah, the Waveland on the stage got caught there too. I mean, I love the option to do. It's, you know, it's high level, but you know, sometimes the minecart will catch you.
That's been the story of DDog. If you've been watching him tonight, is just the way that he uses that minecart is unlike anything I've ever seen. But you've seen that yo-yo before, you know the damage it can put in, and Gackt will use it to equalize the stocks. But with those diamond tools, I wouldn't say that the game itself is equalized just yet.
No, I don't believe so either. And it's like Gackt having to fight out of the corner here too. Again, DDog has been so intimidating in the corner for most players.
Oh, the Ness classic. You try to go for that early recovery, you get clipped by that early PK Thunder, and if it is not fully escaped from Ness yet, you won't get hit by the head. It'll go right through you. And then as you see, you can tell the rest of the story.
That's wild too. It's like, you force your opponent, because you can do so many strings. You can do like double up air into that starting of the PK Thunder, and you can really chase down your opponents with that afterwards too. Even if you don't get that initially, if they jump out of your hit stun from your last move, you can still trail down with like the PK Thunder.
Yeah, the key is to DI away from Ness, which is a scary thing to do, but it's something that's necessary if you don't want to get hit by those crazy PK Thunder 2 combos. So we'll see if DDog can make the changes here against Gackt, who did such a great job of controlling the pace of that game one. It seemed like all the interactions were happening on his time, and it'll be really hard for DDog to set that pace, because you can see that Gackt has a lot of options to deal with those blocks, and that is the main way that DDog gets to control the flow of the game.
Oh, got caught out there too. Yeah, forward air is going to be a big thing as well too. Most of the characters we've seen the Steves go up against recently have not had like these big, long-lasting aerials. So anything to compete with that and beat out Cart will be nice.
Gackt has done a good job of neutralizing both of those overall, but Final Destination, by the way, our stage pick, this is perhaps Steve's best stage because he gets to mine with the shovel, which is something that he never attacks with. He only mines with that, so you're never eating into your attacking resources while you're mining, and nothing's ever tasked with the multitask. So you can see DDog gets to access quite a lot of resources and rather quickly because the shovel mines faster than anything else.
Ooh, got caught up there too. That block reset, able to get a little more damage, a little more mileage.
Ooh, an interesting use of that block there too. That stops Gackt from being able to land center stage. They both get pushed into that corner. And like you said, Script, Steve and DDog in particular are just so good in that up-close scramble situation.
And it is hard to get in with Ness though too, because once you're in his zone, he does command a lot of respect. You know, the combos do come plentiful.
Well, we see DDog being the plentiful combo man in this game so far. Up that full stock and not entirely in danger of dropping this stock just yet, although back throw, Steve's not the heaviest of characters, so that'll certainly do it from center stage.
Yeah, the up smash lag too as well is good as gold here for Gackt to get that stock.
And now drag down up air, very cute there from Gackt, but he does have to kind of drift away from Steve as he does those up airs because he does have access to that anvil.
Oh, got caught close though too. There was a standing grab there, and then Gackt had to do something. I feel like he felt the need to react. Got caught for it.
And especially like you said, against that anvil, right? You have to have those strong hitboxes, not just the long-lasting hitboxes if you want to contest the card itself. So DDog coming out on top there and now doing even more damage. Again, he's doing such a good job over the course of all the sets that we've watched of making sure that he has access to his powerful tools. Because that's the one way that Steves will most easily lose a match is when they don't have access to things like diamond or iron. And there's another one for the road. Why not?
Yeah, right. Send it up. What's another iron ingot to me?
I got another stock. You know, if I lose this one, I'm still chilling.
Yeah, it almost feels like DDog allows himself to be put into the corner as back air catches. Allows himself to be put into the corner so that you want to approach. Like, oh, I gotta have him in a better disadvantage here. And he'll catch you putting your hand in the cookie jar.
The thing is, Steve is so interesting in that he does not really fear being in the corner. And it's particularly interesting because most characters that are like that are zoners. Yeah. Where even if you get up close to them, they've got a lot of quick projectiles to throw out. Steve doesn't have any of those. At most, he has the minecart, but he does have to jump off stage to do that, and that can be a big commitment. But he's got such good frame data, and he's got the blocks that, yeah, if you go into the corner with him, then you're scrapping with a guy that probably has better frame data than you do.
Swinging under the block here, too, doesn't want to give Gackt the opportunity to come landing on him, like at least from directly above.
Yeah, DDog, I mean, again, early damage probably going to go to him on each of these stocks. Gackt taking a while to mash out, and DDog will take full advantage of it. This is a very early lead for him, much like we saw in that game, too.
Ooh, that roll in that forward air was a little preemptive, so the roll in from DDog trying to get some stage didn't work out, but I like the idea.
Ooh. Man, we see Gackt just letting those aerials fly because he doesn't want to let DDog run up and approach him in the air either. He always wants to make sure that there's a threat to DDog on the screen. And right now, threats are looking pretty real because despite that early stock, Gackt is still very much in this game.
Ooh, the drag down into down tilt. That was so nice.
And the fact that he just didn't miss a beat there either was no hesitation from Gackt. That is a combo route that he has labbed out, and he knows how to get at those percents. Now try to catch that jump in with that up air too. You can see the patience from him is so nice. That is the best way to juggle people. You might think that juggles, oh, well, that means you want to jump up into the air and aerial them back and forth. Not quite so the case. You want to wait for them to commit and then be able to be where they are in the air. And all of a sudden, with the side magnet combos, Gackt is evened up with DDog after the beautiful second stock.
And it's great patience from Gackt as well, too. DDog obviously doing so well in the corner, ready to strike at any moment you press the wrong button. So, hey, I'll wait there. You got to come out eventually.
Well, now he comes right back in after just one whiffed aerial from DDog. Kind of trading hits back and forth here on this last stock, and you can rest assured that as those percents climb, they'll be less and less content to make those trades. No jump for DDog. Yo-yo twice to take that stock. Gackt looking nice here as the game enters its twilight phase.
Forward air down near 2. Drag down. Not going to find any further follow-up. The DI away off of that. Going to get DDog off stage.
See DDog go right back to that corner. Try and get those materials so that he can build up something better than the wood tools, but with no jump. Gackt might have his opportunity, but no, not respecting that Elytra high onto the stage. DDog getting to live another day.
Forces the jump there, too. DDog dancing. And oh my God, are you kidding me?
It's a pop fly, but it might score the run nonetheless. DDog trying to catch the aerial jump in from Gackt, which we have seen a lot from Gackt, right? But what we haven't seen is just doing it without any input from DDog, right? Normally there's an impulse from DDog that causes Gackt to jump in with the aerial, just like we see right there as he approaches with the mining. He knows that that aerial is going to come out afterwards, and he matches him move for move. So it's Gackt going up 2-1.
Yeah, and that's the thing with minecart, though. I've been talking in so much praise about minecart recently, but it does pigeonhole you into a one of two options. You're either going to sit in minecart and eventually it's going to stop, or you have to jump out eventually. And it seems like DDog's a very preemptive jump out, more so using it as to, you know, force the option of the opponent and, you know, react to that as opposed to, you know, the hit and then follow the knockback. And I love Gackt's reaction to that, recognizing and then getting the back air for the jump out.
Yeah, developing the counterplay to like the specific kind of Steve that DDog is, because he was playing a different one earlier when he went up against Jake. Now, I think the big thing that he has had to adapt to is, as we've said all night, it's the minecart from DDog. And it took a couple games to do it, but now he's just getting burned. Ooh.
Burned apart here. Anvil going to come falling down too. Big damage here too. I mean, we're all getting damaged.
Everybody gets their turn eventually.
Yeah. Every dog has its day, and will it be the DDog? I'm proud of that one. I won't go.
No, that was nice. I'll give it up. I'll give it up. I can appreciate the gift to Gab. And now DDog getting the track down, and yeah, great DI. I thought that Steve was dead for sure.
Oh, the roll away. Not going to find the grab. Both players, you know, getting out of the situation unscathed. I mean, we're down.
Oh. Good DI by Gackt to not get hit by that block, but what an incredible sequence from DDog. Look at, I mean, that clearly shows that he's got the timing on Gackt's aerials down. He looks very comfortable playing in that corner.
Ooh, put himself in the corner with the minecart too, again. Ready to, hey, give me my invincibility.
Oh, you said minecart. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I got
no mid-set coaching, by the way, Script. That's rude to do.
Up tilts here too. I ain't coaching this. This is all on his own.
That is all DDog. He might need to teach me a thing or two because that was nasty.
Yeah, right. You can't teach that. That's talent.
Straight talent lava. Man, DDog with a big stock turns it around quickly, and Gackt DIing behind that time to make sure that he doesn't meet a similar demise. But diamond tools are diamond tools, baby. They will hurt monstrously. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're stuck there.
Yeah, got a little trapped on that ledge, something that we do see as a problem. And love the idea. Great stuff there by Gackt, keeping him in this game a little bit longer.
Yeah, would have killed had that not happened.
Yeah, up smash definitely would have done it. It still looks like we'll be going to a game 5, but it's not decided just yet. Perfect time to get that diamond. Says, oh, it broke. Let me just rip one out of the ground with my bare hands. It's like that guy that reaches into the ground and just pulls out a mole. I know where to find it, and I know where to find that game, too. DDog says that he is prepared for any situation with his arsenal of tools. And as I said, we will be going to a game 5.
Gonna have to be. I mean, I'm starting to understand, like, the character-specific counterplay, too. I didn't realize, I could logically reason that, you know, I could get the Psy Magnet to absorb the TNT explosion, but it's not something I would have, you know, immediately thought of right there, too. And it almost made the difference in the game.
Oh, look out.
Whoa.
He's trying to get out of the way, but it's too late. He is ascending to the skies, and we might be ascending to that grand final soon enough. We're game 5 in Losers Finals, which means that the one to win this game is the one that gets to have that match against Ling Ling. DDog would be looking for a rematch, and Gackt would be looking for his first match against the Connecticut Peach. But the opponent in front of you is the important one, and that is what DDog has realized. In fact, the opponent on top of me is the important one. I got the axe, and I'm ready to swing.
DDog drawing first blood in this game 5 as well. Gackt not yet to put any percent on the board. Forward air 1 going to lead into a little string here, too.
Ooh.
Oh,
no!
My
That
goodness.
might have caught DDog going down towards the ledge, but I think that Gackt got a little caught up in trying to catch DDog going towards center stage and then aborted it in the wrong way. That is a big break for DDog, who now gets to play as a Steve with the lead. We talked earlier about how big of a deal that is for him, and especially against a character like Ness.
But dare I say, like, the gumption, the gall it takes to go for an option like that. Gackt isn't a player who is uncomfortable in those situations, because you got to be ready and able to deal with every situational outcome of what you just did, and he's just ready for it.
If that was on purpose, it was probably the ballsiest thing I've ever seen anybody do, much as I doubt it. But DDog will go down to that back throw. We go to the second stock, but DDog will get to go into it with diamond tools eventually, once he is comfortable crafting. But Gackt doing a good job of using those PK fires to create pressure, and it's still some wooden tools up until 92%.
I appreciated the bait that DDog did there with the crafting table. Started crafting diamonds, threw out a hitbox to get Gackt off after approaching, and then we got our diamond arsenal online. And
no baits right there. That was simple and clean, catching Gackt drifting in. Blocks doing little to help DDog there as Gackt gets to extend the combo, but he needs extended combos. This is his tournament stock right now against DDog, who is once again mounting that damage. Oh, that shoe poked. That's crazy.
What's this? Up smash? No, gonna look for forward smash on a directional air dodge. Not gonna find it.
Gackt just not giving up the game just yet. DDog, another diamond in the back pocket. Even if he goes into that last stock, he will be at full strength, and he will have to be because he is on that last stock. Next one to take one goes to Grands.
And dancing around here too. This is what Gackt kind of started the game with the platform-to-platform PK fires.
It's been really good at stopping DDog from just straight up approaching him from center stage. Here come the forward air strings. We've seen difficulty from DDog in escaping them, and there is good escape there by Gackt, realizing he overextended and just choosing to disengage.
And it's interesting, too, because I feel like DDog's taken the idea, like, anytime I see Gackt in the air above these platforms, I want to be under the same exact platform. Oh, we're not getting chased out. No way!
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, we don't find those. We have had those before we dropped it there.
And now Gackt playing on a razor's edge at 111%. DDog with the diamond tools, his game to win. But one disadvantage state is all you need as a Ness to take it all the way to the bank. Any hit could be fatal for both of these guys at this point. Ooh, great drift out of the minecart. DDog gets the up smash. Game 5 victory. He has earned his right to rematch Ling Ling in Grand Finals, and Gackt will go out of the grind at 3rd place.
And I just love the aggression from Gackt at the very end there, too. It's just like we are running it down, and we are going to see who wins this game as soon as humanly possible.
He says, look, it's almost 1 a.m. I got places to be, and it's either going to be Grand Finals or my bed.
Fair enough.
Either one of those sounds appealing right now. And I'm glad I get to be here for Grand Finals because rematches are always quite fun to watch.
Yep, a potential for 2 more sets here in this Grand Finals if we do see a reset from DDog. And, the way no one could hold a lead in that first set that they played together. So anything can happen here. Really volatile as we watch the end of this one here, too. And it's just like, Gackt's so confident. And he's just like, that's what I was talking about earlier, too. He's just so comfortable in this, with Ness, able to do anything, playing the character since 4. I've actually seen Gackt for like 5+ years now. I've watched him play for at least 5+ years now. Yeah,
he's a veteran.
Yeah, he is.
DDog bursting onto the scene with that Steve, right, making a really big name for himself with this character and showing that, whatever you want to say about the character, whatever you want to say about me, results speak everything, and I am top 2 at the grind and shooting for top 1. Now, you better put some respect on my name because he is taking out names left and right. I mean, I look at the bracket and I know he's already beaten Jake in the Ditto. He beat Mastro, who was on fire tonight, and now he's taking Gackt. Yeah, and yeah. And also